Hey friends, it's Kip Icon and welcome back to Kip Plays Kentucky Route Zero. It's my first recording of 2020. I know I've been on a bit of a hiatus because I've been focusing on developing the game I'm designing, but it is January 28th and it is the day that Kentucky Route Zero Act 5 comes out, so we're playing it today. I'm not waiting, I can't wait. And to kick us off, we're gonna play the interlude between Acts 4 and 5. This is Pueblo De Nada. Is that right? Pueblo De Nada? Something like that? Maya. Alright. It's been a while, so I can't remember all the characters. I think these are all new characters, though. We'll see. Maya. I'm not late, am I? Oh, it's a new system for choosing, with little brackets. I guess I like that. This must be our guest. Maybe she's delivering a video, or who is this person? I don't know. I'm kind of right there. Who is this person? Emily. Oh, Emily, Ben, and Bob. Emily of Emily, Ben, and Bob. We do know Emily. Late for... Oh, sorry. I'm Maya. Right. The traveling artist. Welcome. I'm Emily. I, work here. Great. Rita says you're the producer? Oh, did she? I guess so. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I know the feeling. You weren't around earlier at the lunch thing? No, I don't live in town. I just come in to work on the station. Really? That's quite a hike, isn't it? I know some shortcuts. Oh, okay. I should make sure she's comfortable. We better get started, or I wonder what her deal is. Well, it looks like it's a cable access show. So maybe we'll make sure she's comfortable. She's gonna have to be on camera. I don't know, I'm guessing. So, do you... No, I'm fine. Thanks. I'll just find somewhere to perch until you folks are ready. I've got a lot to digest. Mentally, I mean. Well, and it was a big lunch. But I spent most of the afternoon examining the mounds. Oh, the burial mounds? Yeah, that's why I came down here. To see them up close and make some sketches. They're amazing, right? They make me uncomfortable, to be honest. Seems kind of weird to build a town in a graveyard. Sure, every town has a graveyard, but usually the town comes first. Okay, I'll check if Rita's ready. You can just hang out back there somewhere. We'll let you know when it's time to come on set. Great, thanks for having me. You too, you know what I mean. Gosh, there's some tension and some uneasiness in the air. And that is kind of fascinating that a town could spring up in a cemetery. Wow. Why am I so awkward with visitors here? Just used to seeing the same 12 people day in and day out, I guess. Oh, neat. My controller kind of rumbles a little bit with the thunder. Oh. We can look around freely. Is this Ben and Bob of Emily, Ben, and Bob? Oh, this is a new icon. We found that radio in the woods a week or two ago. I cleaned the circuits with rubbing alcohol and left it in the sun. Seemed like it was working okay again, so why are they taking it apart? Does it have mold in it? Black mold, I wonder? Woo, get a handle on these controls here. I hope the neighbors are okay. This is definitely new, this little icon. Oh. Copy it right. I noticed that on the website for this. Instead of copyright notice, it said copy it right. Looks like the ceiling's holding up okay, just the usual leaks. At least the floor is staying dry. My left boot has a hole. So does mine. I'm not sure if it's my left or my right now that I think about it, but it's definitely not great in the snow. Looks like I just made it before the sky broke open. What is that? Oh right, Cyrano's here to help with the weather report. That's neat, the little drawing that pops up. That should be cool. Elmo gets a lot more into it when he has some noise to vibe on. The video data bank. It used to be on the other side of the room and the couch was in this corner. This is a totally different style of gameplay than we're used to. Slow-mo Crow, keeping an eye on the control board. Keep up the good work, Mo. an actual crow operates the, well, this is Kentucky Route Zero. Don't ask questions. Have we seen this person? No, okay. We can't see them. It's an awful lot of, well, I was going to say math on the board, but it looks like radio transmission stuff. Oh, James left a patch wired up on the image processor. Nice. Maybe there'll be time to play with it after the show. Alright, I hope the sign isn't getting wet. Okay, ready when you are. How does it look outside? Gross. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Saturn is in retrograde. Wait a minute. Isn't it Mercury? What does that even mean? Yep. Think it'll let up? I guess we'll see what Elmo says. My poor tomatoes. Okay, in 3, 2. Hi, it's Rita. This is your evening broadcast, 8192. Wow, it's really raining out there. Damn, I can hear it from here. We have a few leaks. Put some pots and bowls underneath them. Thanks, Ron, for lending us the extra pots and bowls. I hope you had a good day despite the weather, although it was really nice earlier, right? I had a good day today. I met a new friend. She's going to join us in about a minute or so. Maybe you saw her earlier around lunch, or if you didn't meet her, then you'll meet her in a minute. Or if you met her already, but you still want to hang out, I'm sure there's plenty that we can talk about. Wow, so this is 8192. Is that right, Emily? Sounds reasonable. Yep. That's a lot of broadcasts. I came in around the 5s, so I've only been around for half of them. And back then, in the 5s, let's see, I did Night Noise, and we had the Swap Show, and the Bird Show, and people were just coming in and dropping off tapes all the time. And now, well, now it's just the evening broadcast. But it's not like, I'm not saying we're in decline or anything like that. I love the evening broadcast. I think it was the first show we had on here. It was the first show not produced by the power company. And yes, wait, no, well, technically, yeah, it all comes back to the power company, doesn't it? It was the first community show, yeah. Those hypnotic, fuzzy old tapes about safe wiring, those empty humming shots of trees and glowing-eyed animals, that nasty, paranoid propaganda. Ugh. Technically, the first broadcasts were Aunt Connie. Not worth remembering. Yeah. So it's the spine of the situation. Or maybe it's the heart? Or is it the skin? What part of the WEVP body do you think it is? Why don't you come on by and tell us about it? We're going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Or if you don't want to brave the storm, you can always give us a call. Same number as always, 270-216-5556. Okay, so we're going to start with the tape. This is an old one. It's one of mine, but maybe you haven't seen it. Or if you haven't seen it, or if you've seen it, it's been a while, so maybe you've forgotten. Ron whispering, shit. What? She asked me to cue up her tape. Un Pueblo De Nada. Where is it? I don't know. It's probably still shelled. I'll find it. Ron silently mouths a thank you. All right. Let's go over here then. Emily scans the shelf of videotapes. I had these alphabetical. It's a Virgo thing to say. That's totally a me thing. Maybe it's still in a stack. I had these alphabetical. To herself absently. Can't keep anything here organized for long. We should put this all in chronological order, although I guess it's hard to remember sometimes the order of things. And some of these tapes were made at the same time, or we started one video and then started another in the middle, and then came back later, and time is out of joint. It's like sweeping a beach. Oh, wait a minute. Ron said he'd start filling the old stuff by language, so something fell behind the shelf here, or Ralph borrowed it for his screening, so it's probably with the others like the others he returned. Let's do this. Something fell behind the shelf here. Emily puts a grimy tape case, or pulls a grimy tape case from behind the shelf. Gross. It's damp. She opens the case. It's empty. So, okay, so Ralph borrowed it for his screening, so it's probably with the others. Here, Aunt Connie reframed. Bare Waste Studies. Death of an Airfield. In Pueblo De Nada. Aha! What would you all do without me? I like Emily's costume. I guess it's just clothes. Oh. Right, there's a giant arrow telling me where to put the tape. Here you go, Mo. Hold off playing this until Rita's done setting it up. Thanks, babe. Alright. Shall we continue? Some people that lived here a long time ago, before the company town, before the airstrip, like over 100 years ago. Okay, so, I hope you enjoy it. To Emily. Ready, Emily? And cue the bird. Thank you, Burb. Burb? Looks like a staircase. I don't speak any Spanish. I'm sorry, friends. Person for person in the years in the intermediate. I guess I know. Tiempo aquí? The time here? I say I don't know any Spanish, and I know a couple words that I'd forgotten that I knew. Guess that's the way it is with languages. I remember some of the Japanese I learned from Rosetta Stone. At the weirdest times. Okay? I wonder what Maya thinks of the dock. It's like a housing framing. Maybe the images we're seeing are going to come into play with more significance during Act 5, potentially. Alright, sorry friends, I couldn't figure out where to click or what to do there for a minute. Maya, this is cool. Have you seen it before? Is she being genuine right now, just making small talk? Or I should say something nice. Honestly, it makes me kind of sleepy. I know what you mean. I used to date a filmmaker. He worked in a similar, style. Slideshow gothic. Haha. He did stuff for the History Channel, like really dry shows about war, the banality of the trenches. It's not a bad way to learn about history, though. I helped Rita edit this. She did a lot of research for this tape. I can't remember where the music for this video came from. She did a lot of research for this tape. The People of Nothing. We still have a few of those worn-out notebooks they left. I guess that guy from the university took the rest. What did he say he was working on? So that's what Pueblo De Nada means, the People of Nothing. Oh, right, the Archive of Utopian Thought. Some big preservation project, I guess. So now the People of Nothing are on a shelf somewhere, and here, on this tape. Ugh. It is history, right? Or is it just a story? It's a good tape, or it seems kind of sad now. I guess it's kind of a memorial. Those are always sad. A memorial to the people who used to live here. Or is there even a difference? Although, now the tape is just here on a shelf. Every once in a while we dust it off and it shuffles around the airwaves again like an old dog. Sorry, did I say something wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry, just have some weird shit going on in my head tonight. You know what I mean? Sure, it's okay. Sorry I spaced out. Don't worry about it. You should... Oh, should I go sit? Yeah, it's almost over. Tonight feels kind of important, doesn't it? Oh. There we go. Rita to Maya. So where are you staying tonight? Here in town. Oh, good. Yeah. Even before the storm came in, I thought it'd be nice to get some rest before the long hike back to the highway. Ron offered his loft? What? He said I could sleep in his loft. Oh, honey, he's talking about his barn. Ron, nobody wants to sleep in your barn. Ron shrugs. It's not haunted. But it is haunted. Bob got some pretty clear voices there on his tape recorder. He wanted to have a seance, but couldn't round up enough brave souls to go all the way around the table. You'll stay at my place. Oh, thanks. Oh, Ron, with that storm coming, I should probably find somewhere to stay out there. Yeah. Maybe I'll just sleep here in the studio. Wait, I guess the loft is free if I dare. Maybe the storm won't be so bad. Well, I don't know if it's haunted. Maybe we'll get a visit from Weaver Marquez or something. We'll go to the loft. Do you need anything? Actually, do you have an extra toothbrush? It'd be nice to sleep under the stars. I think I do. Actually, yeah. Oh my god. I've been in the woods, you know. Right. I actually used a twig this morning. I kind of chewed up one end. That's not gonna do much good. No stars tonight, though. I've done that. Really? I'm disappointed. I thought I invented it. Even better, you can chew on some pine needles. It really freshens your breath. I mean, it's not perfect. Wow, that's roughing it. Just close your eyes and pretend, I guess. Right, exactly. And even then, it's just not the same as real toothpaste. Like, I don't think any of us expected it to be. Do they know we're rolling? Emily waves to Rita. Rita to the camera. Oh, okay. Hi. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, that was from, it's several years old. I can't remember exactly. I enjoyed it very much. Oh, thank you, Maya. Emily whispering to Ron. What's next? I brought in a tape. Oh, okay. You good? All queued up? I'm gonna check on the boys. Who are over here. Ben and Bob are seated on the couch, poking at the electronic innards of a radio. So then it won't mute while it scans between stations. Okay, because that's where they live, right? No, you just want that constant static noise. Ooh, ghosts in the static. The ghosts live in between the stations, which we've had to use a radio before to find the zero, right? Right, the noise. That's where they live. They don't live anywhere, dude. They're ghosts. I was right. Okay, why does it matter where you tune the radio? It's like soil in your garden. You need rich soil, right? Mashed up, rotted leaves and stuff, like compost. Bob to Emily. Oh, hey, Em, how's the show? Ben has something stuck in his beard. Oh, it's a piece of food? Actually, maybe it's a leaf? Pretty good progress on the ghost box. Maybe he did it on purpose, like a beard leaf garland, but it's only one little accent leaf. Maybe it's his look. You don't gotta judge. Scans constantly. I hope nobody tells him. And play it back later. Bob to Ben. Hey, you've got something in your beard. Nah. The radio crackles as it scans rapidly across the spectrum. Snippets of voices mixed with colored noise and unfamiliar interference patterns. Did you hear that? That was definitely a voice from beyond the grave. Sounded like, I clearly heard Dogwood in there. Dogwood of Dogwood Drive? Yeah, kinda. Sounded more like Frogwood to me. What the hell is Frogwood? Man, I don't tell the ghost what to say. Did you hear that, Emily? Must have been Dogwood. Dogwood. Of course. I guess it doesn't matter. The ghost voices don't really come out until you play back the recording later. Okay, sidebar. Whenever we met Emily, Ben, and Bob in Act 1, in Scene 1, downstairs in Equus Oils, underground, they didn't know we were there and then disappeared later. So, I think maybe they're hearing Conway. Maybe they're hearing Conway and Shannon talking. Because they do, a couple of times, especially at the museum, they said, "Did you hear something?" The only, I guess it doesn't matter. The ghost voices don't really come out until you play back the recording later. They only exist in recordings, like a copy without an original, a mirror reflecting something that isn't in the room. Eerie. Like the mounds. Woo! The burial mounds here in town, you think they're haunted? No, or sure, probably, but I meant they're like the reflection. The people who made them lived hundreds of years ago. That whole society is long gone, and now we just have these lingering echoes without any trace of context. Yeah, that is kind of eerie. So the ghosts speak, and we can't hear it, but the tape recorder can hear it, is that right? I don't know. Sometimes I think it's more like the recording itself is a ghost. Like, that's what ghosts are, recordings of events that didn't happen. When something keeps leaving new marks even after it's gone. False memories. I don't know about that. Oh wait, there's a new thing over here to check out? Hold on a second. I've been using a controller, but maybe it's just easier to use the mouse here. Oh yeah, way easier. The town looks really empty in the rain. I wonder if that's true in cities too, if the rain makes it look all empty. I'm trying to remember. What's a big city I've been in when it rained? Oh, Chicago. Downpour on Western Avenue. We took shelter in a gas station. Does it just look empty because everyone stays inside? No, there's something uncanny about a town in a thunderstorm. It's like a reanimated corpse. Ugh. You think? Oh, it's Ron's big moment. So, okay, Ron, anything that you want to tell us about that tape? Everything on that tape was wild. Really? Everything? Wild stuff indeed. Even the horses? Everything on that tape was wild. I like his little hand motions. I bought some forged folk tapes at a yard sale once. Planes used to leave these thick black marks on the runway at our little airstrip where I used to tell everyone about this donut shop in Sonora. Well, obviously, the only apropos response is planes used to leave these thick black marks on the runway at our little airstrip. I guess it was from coming in so fast on such a short runway. Or maybe cheap tires, I don't really know. Were the horses wild? I thought those were the horses here. Oh, the neighbors? We call the horses here the neighbors. No, I didn't recognize that one. I don't think there are any wild horses anymore. Really? How could that be? Oh, well, they've all been domesticated. Are the neighbors domesticated? We don't own them, no. They're, feral? The tracks would bleach out in the sun, but then the next time it rained, they'd appear again as oily after images on the runway. Now it's been decades since anyone has landed here, but those marks still come out when it rains. Oh, right. In your documentary, you said that the people who used to live there, or who used to live here, had freed their horses. Exactly, but you can free your pet cat, but it won't turn back into a panther. Right. That's a kind of haunting, a kind of ghost, like Ben was saying. But everything is a ghost around here these days. It's a ghost town with people still living in it, against all reason. Most of the houses are empty, despite all the pain in this town's history, and this evening broadcast is a travesty, really. I agree, this is not fit to watch on color TV. It's very random. Despite all the pain in this town's history. The Pueblo De Nada vanished. The airstrip went bankrupt. The company town buckled under guilt and exploitation. Even the first people here, all we have left of them is their graves. What about the dogs? Yeah, Ron, was the dog wild? There we go, Ron. Everything on that tape was wild. I just hope our ending isn't so dramatic. Maybe we can just decline peacefully into irrelevance and then one day stop, completely unnoticed. That sounds nice. It didn't look wild to me. I guess it's a matter of perspective. I'm not sure I agree, but now it's time for the weather. Thanks again, Ron. We're hanging on long past our expiration date. Well, the weather should be pretty wild. I can hear it for myself right now. Yeah, getting pretty intense out there. Do you get storms like this a lot? More and more. Right, of course. And then, of course, there's the actual ghost. Alright, here's Elmo with the weather report, and, lucky us, we also have Cyrano Cole, who stopped by to add some drama. Musically. I hear he's going to be at the Rum Colony later tonight if you need a cocktail after the show. So let's go live to Elmo for the weather report. Oh, is Elmo ready? I should make sure the camera's pointed in the right direction. Can I turn the camera around? Okay. Oh, they have their own camera. Emily whispering, "Hey." Elmo whispering, "Hey." This is so trippy. How did he work out these rations of oil, water, and dyes? It seems so precise the way he drips them in, one little half drop at a time. Oh, that's beautiful. Must have been a lot of trial and error, just staring at a circle of light on the wall. Drip, drip, drip. Where do you get your supplies, Elmo? Ben has a guy and... Oh, wait, you mean the projection stuff? Or the projection stuff? I mail order these candle dyes. This other stuff is just mineral oil like you can get at the drugstore. Yeah, I've made a projection screen before with mineral oil and had dyes dropped in a little bowl like this on a projector for a dance show I designed. The projector, somebody just left it here, man. Incredible. Actually, it was that girl who does the pirate video stuff. You know, jamming our signal. Weaver. Hey, I just mentioned Weaver. Yeah, our resident ghost. Ghost, huh? You really think she's dead? Doesn't matter. What does he mean by that? You don't think it matters? Nah, alive or dead, a ghost is just what happens when a person is gone but still taking up space. Ooh. Hey, you think she'll get us tonight? It's about time, right? He's right. We're about due. Plus, Saturn's in retrograde. So I hear. Not that she keeps a strict schedule, but it's never longer than a month or two between... Oh, what does Mimi call them? I know they're bad for the general vibe around here, but can I be honest? Emily nods in mock gravity. I kinda like it when she busts in and takes over our signal. It's like a log falling on the road. Reminds you that this all used to be trees. Interventions. That's what Mimi calls it. It's been going on for a couple of years now. How does she do it? Her performances were cool though. I never saw her, perform, but I heard about it. Oh yeah, I saw her do it a few times. I was into it. For a while we thought she had a tower somewhere, but she's even jamming the local cable transmissions. She did lectures, right? Yeah, you could say that. I thought of them as storytelling sessions. She talked for hours and shuffled through slide after slide of shapes, numbers, weird constellations. Who knows what any of it meant? Ralph and Sherry went and checked every cable in town for, what would they call it? And this was her projector. Right, I don't know where she got it though. It still works really well. I got a spare bulb at a resale shop, but I haven't had to use it yet. Taps, splices, injection sites, places where Weaver would be overriding our signal. They didn't find anything. It's a mystery. That's why it bothers people so much, but to me, that just makes it more dignified somehow. What happened to the rest of her stuff? I bet her slides are still here in the studio, maybe with the posters? Sherry has all Weaver's old notebooks, I know that. She keeps them in her archive, you know, the big blue filing cabinet, with the daisies painted on. Yeah, anyway, the really hard part to find is these two pieces of glass. They have to be paired very precisely. I had to get these from the clock store over in Glasgow. That's where they come from, clock faces. Oh, we know about, that, because that's, one of the places that the bus stops. Thanks for the tips, dude. Anytime, dude. This really is beautiful and an interesting kind of performance art postmodern way of showing the quote-unquote weather. Is that it? Was that the weather segment? Must have been, because that's what's on the screen. Back to you, Rita. Thanks, Elmo and Cyrano. So next we have a selection from the video databank. We're gonna like this one, Maya. This one's about caves. Ooh. Yeah, local caves. We play this one a lot. It's pretty cool. There's the phone. Oh, but we have a phone call. Should we get it now or should we wait? We'll get it now, okay. Rita presses a button on the telephone next to her. Hello, WEVP. I hope you can hear that. I'm not sure if the recording's going to pick that up. I might as well read it. Jeff says, "Hey Rita, it's me, Jeff. Remember, it's Jeff with a G. The first time I got on the air, you called me G off by accident. I don't know if you still remember that, but it's Jeff with a G." I don't know if anybody got my last message I left on the voicemail. I was talking about the raccoons that keep eating my garbage. I named one. I've been watching them eat my garbage, just saying, should I go out there? I tapped on the window and they would just look at me. I hope you all packed a lunch. Sounds like this is gonna be a long one. And I said, maybe you remember there was a movie with the Circle of Life? I said, maybe this is the Circle of Life from my garbage? This sounds like Night in the Woods dialogue. And I was watching so much I started naming them. I named one of the first Bumbles because he was a bit of a bumbler with the garbage. They should be okay if I wander a bit. Okay, good, so we don't have to keep on that. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Slow-mo crow, playful chitter. Did you know Weaver? A coo and a chitter. Oh, really? Was she nice to you? A whistle and then a coo. Well, that's good to hear. You make her sound so normal. Talk to anyone else and it's like she had a second head. One of our little mysteries, like the out-of-towner. Several whistles and 3 long rattles. Oh, really? Did you know him well? Cause. Wow, I had no idea. A single, thoughtful whistle. So, who do you think did it? A few caws and then a pause as if more are coming, but they never do. Of course, I hadn't considered that possibility. What a waste. Sad. Well, have fun. I'm gonna go see if Jeff is done. A coo and a caw. Well, I'm glad we had that conversation. You done, Jeff? Oh my god, he's still going about the raccoons and the bushes. The couch is getting a little damp, but Ben and Bob don't seem to mind. How do I... Oh. I'm not sure how to sit down. It looks like it's telling me to sit down here. But I can't sit down. Anything going on over here, guys? But it's a very strange piece of glass, and I can't tell if it's part of an industrial thing, or if it fell from a spaceship, maybe, or if it's worth anything. Again, I'd love to come by the studio if you'll have me. I could bring this by and we could talk about it. Or I could wash it in your sink at least, but I do have to figure out the water thing. But I don't know where to go, because where do you go if it's a P.O. box? Where do you go? They don't have their number again is like this. I keep pressing 0 and it doesn't work, and I don't. Oh shit, the line's dead. The phone lines are such a mess up here. Hello? Was that the storm or was it the damn phone lines? Man, they're really flaky. Ugh, business as usual. The storm is getting really loud. In fact, I'm gonna turn it down 1 notch, just in case. Bink. He has a really soothing voice. That's Jeff. He's a regular caller. He's asleep. Maya indicates Ron, who has fallen asleep in his chair. Oh, well, let him sleep. Okay, well, let's play the tape. This is cave art. It's a classic around here. I'm excited. Oh, is this going to be a tape from Limits and Demonstrations, I wonder? Looks like Mo's got this one all queued up. Way to go, Mo. I should let Maya enjoy the tape. So, if Weaver is a ghost, by some agreed-upon definition about mechanics, that means WEVP-TV is haunted. Should we be doing something about that? Aren't you supposed to, like, have an exorcism or something? I mean, I think that's demons, actually. I mean, you can't just leave a place haunted. That would be negligence. I'd miss her, though. I guess there are good ghosts and bad ghosts, like spiders, good in the garden, bad in the shower. A loud crashing noise from outside wakes Ron up. What the hell? What was that? I'll check it out. Yikes, should we go help? Oh, no, Oh, the tape is over. What did you think? That was great. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, crap. That sounded pretty close. Oh no, is the power out or just the lights? I don't know, I'll take a look. Maybe a fuse blew on a relay or something. Some scared rat chewed a wire. Abandoned ship! Just kidding. Guess I'll take a look around and see if anything's smoking. Ooh. Oh, cool. All this talk about ghosts, and now we're in the dark. Oh, my controller's vibrating over there on the table. What? Is that a person? A shape of a person? Oh no, that's a plant. Interesting. Of course, I won't check because the oscilloscope isn't working. Incredible how something that already... What was that? Feels like feathers. Oops, sorry, Mo. What are you holding up? I know you hate the dark. I'm not even going to think about the video data bank. If this storm just wiped this town off the map, where would everyone go? Would Elmo disappear into the woods or go down to the Echo River and ply his trade there? They have weather down there, right? Poor thing, she's soaked. Nikki, are you having trouble with... Oh, I spoke too soon. I thought your power was out. Yeah, it just came back on. Weird. Good, though. You made it! In this storm! Oh, I'd never miss the evening broadcast. To be honest, it's the only time I get to share my work. Nikki's still carrying a torch for the out-of-towner. I wonder how many people even tune in at this point. Is she just reading her poetry to us here in the studio? I'll say Nikki's still carrying a torch for the out-of-towner. Sure, of course, that's great. What happened with the power? That was weird, right? The power? Oh, it seems like a normal kind of thing to happen in a storm. Yeah, you're right. I just have an eerie feeling tonight. Well, you know, Saturn's in retrograde, right? It sure is. Well, ready to go? Ready! Who is Nikki? Some of the studio wiring is in puddles now. Ugh, this ceiling is falling apart. Okay, now we enter the cultural section of tonight's program. Did you fix it? Just came back on its own. It'll take just a second for the equipment to warm back up and we'll be on the air again. Wow, the water is really pooling up on the ground in here. Spooky! It's a disaster out there. The neighbor's barn is basically underwater. Wow, so just completely... Yep, just completely flooded. I passed Ron on the way in. He's going to take a look and see if there's anything he can do. Will it be okay? Ron knows what he's doing. He used to be a firefighter. It's a little bit different though, right? I guess. Nikki hands some wet paper towels to Rita. Oh, thanks. Well, they're wet. What good's that gonna do? Nikki pulls a journal out of her jacket pocket. I brought my work. Oh, that's weird. There's like a double mouse happening here. Oh, is it because of the controller, I wonder? Not sure. Maybe you guys can't see the mouse. Oh well. Nikki pulls out a journal out of her jacket pocket. I brought my work. Oh, good. To Maya, Nikki reads her poetry. It's a weekly feature of our broadcast. Oh, great. I look forward to hearing it. That sounded a little sarcastic. I'm sure it was just, oh, great. Look forward to hearing it. Yeah, I just hope that we can keep going. We lost power a little while before, right? Better get started then. To the camera, reading. To the out-of-towner. What eagle flew you to your final bed? It was not men who brought you there to sleep. What eagle flew you? Are you talking about Julian? The men who left you bloodied then and fled had chosen mud and muddy-watered creek. Did wild turkeys gobble, dote, and care, and wipe the moss beneath your eyelids clear? Did cardinals pull the twigs out from your hair, and wash your hands and feet, and trim your beard? When wood ducks dressed you in your resting gown, and pigeons fashioned shoes from leaves and bark, who then sewed flowers into a burial crown? The one who made your headdress was a hawk. The men who broke your body, where were they? The vultures stayed home on your funeral day. Ben, yelling, Emily, look at the monitor! Dude, be quiet, we're live right now. No, we're not. Look. Okay. That's not our broadcast. Damn, there she is. Elmo was right. Oh, it's Weaver. Did I not at the beginning say, I wonder if we're gonna get a visit from Weaver Marquez? What's wrong? It's her. Weaver. Oh, really? Tonight? Sorry about this, Maya. What's going on? Local prankster. She jams our signal every once in a while whenever the stars align. Prankster? Not the word I would use. Damn, so what do you do about it? Just wait until she's done. We've never been able to stop her from jamming us. We don't even know how she does it. We should be back on in a minute, though. Don't worry. I want to hear from Weaver. Okay, good. We're gonna zoom in. That doesn't sound good. Hello? Hello? There goes my controller vibrating again on the desk. Wow. That was it. That just literally just ended. Wow. Well, I really enjoyed this. I love, thinking a little bit about how all of the other acts and how the other interludes relate to the story of Kentucky Route Zero. And I'm about to check to see if Act 5 has been released yet. I woke up early this morning because it was January 28th and today is the day. And unfortunately, it hasn't been released yet. But I'm about to check again, and I will be back ASAP with Act 5 of Kentucky Route Zero. So thanks a lot, friends, for watching. I have been, and I'll continue to be Kip Icon as long as you guys continue to follow your drams. Bye!